What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Unbearable Podcast. And today, we had another good week of predictions. 12-4 last week. Holy! We got the Vikings wrong, we got the Ravens wrong, we got the Bears wrong, and we got the Jets wrong. But, other than that, 12-4 is pretty good, bringing our total to 74-49, dude. Ooh! Boom! Boom! Go! 12-4, bro. 74-49. Boom! Boom! Let's get on to week 9, baby. Starting off with Thursday Night Football, we have the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. Texans have, they look good. I haven't really watched many Texans games. They've looked good. Their offense, they're a 6-2 team. Their offense is good. Their defense is good. They look like a solid team. The Jets cannot figure it out. No matter what they change, no matter what they do, the Jets just cannot figure it out. And for that reason, I'm picking the Texans. Next, we have the Dallas Cowboys and Atlanta Falcons. The Dallas Cowboys are 3-4 coming off a loss to the 49ers where, their offense looked good. It's just when they needed to be on, they just weren't on. And they had too many turnovers on the 49ers, by the 49ers D. They need to play better, but obviously the 49ers have a great team. So I think that the offense is gonna, be able to bounce back. Defense, however, the 49ers do have a very good defense. But Brock Purdy had a day, George Kittle had a day. And I think if Kyle Pitts, to get to the Falcons, but their defense need to lock it up, but I think their offense is actually not that bad. Then going on to the Atlanta Falcons, offense was firing on all cylinders. Kyle Pitts, except for that one where it probably was a fumble. Finally had a breakout game. We'll see if that continues. Their offense was rolling. Their defense obviously facing a very banged up Buccaneers offense. So we'll see how they go. I'm actually going to pick the upset. I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. Then we have the Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills. Miami Dolphins are 2-5. They do have Tua back, but they lost to the Cardinals. I think it's going to take a couple weeks for their offense to fire on full throttle. And I think their defense is, not that good. I think it's at best. Buffalo Bills have shown a lot of good things this year. To the people thinking they were going to take a step back, no. They have not taken a step back. Their offenses look very good, especially after getting Amari Cooper. And their defense has looked very solid. So, I'm picking the Bills. Then we have the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Raiders are 2-6, and the Bengals are 3-5. The Raiders actually put up a very good fight against the Chiefs. I thought they were going to get just absolutely demolished, but they didn't. They stuck around, and, that's all you can ask for when you're the Raiders facing the Chiefs. I think the Raiders just have a mid-team. Their offense is, their defense, is very disappointing from what Raiders fans were expecting. So, the whole team is just, they're probably going to have another coaching change, and it's just does not look very promising in Las Vegas. Cincinnati has had a down year. The expectations were up here. They've been performing down here. So, they're looking to get back on track. We'll see. Their offense has looked very good. It's their defense that has looked very bad. They're starting to pick it back up, and I think their progression, going up continues, and I have the Cincinnati Bengals winning. Then we have the 3-4 Los Angeles Chargers and the 2-6 Cleveland Browns. Los Angeles Chargers, they kind of live and die by the running game. They have no wide receivers. Get Herbert some help. If their running game doesn't do good, then they're not winning. So J.K. Dobbins kind of going to be on you. And their defense is actually pretty good. They're playing very well. They have Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, CJ something, I'm pretty sure. And, they look very good, very solid. And then the Cleveland Browns. Big upset against the Ravens last week. Looks like the quarterback change was something that they needed. Obviously, we never want to see anyone get hurt. You never want to see a change at QB under that situation. But, I mean, it's working right now for them. So, hey, I'm not going to say anything more than that. Their offense looks to be clicking a little bit more than the past beginning of the year, and their defense is kind of following suit. Not that they've ever been, they were like horrible, but like when your offense keeps giving the ball away, you can only expect so much from your defense. And I'm actually gonna get the upset again. I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. Then we have the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans. Patriots 2-6. They have Geno Smith starting. Drake May goes down with a concussion. That sucks to see, especially with a young quarterback. They have the Ramondre Stevenson. Can't really think of their wide receivers. Their defense is meh. But, you know, they're facing a meh team in the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee obviously getting blown out. They're 1-6, obviously getting blown out by the Lions last week, having David Montgomery not only run all over them, but pass all over them too. So, to be honest, it's going to be the battle of the mid. I don't really know who's going to win. I'm going to go with the New England Patriots. Then we have the Washington Commanders, New York, and the New York Giants. Washington Commanders, offense is rolling against the Bears, but their main thing that they got to work on is finishing in the red zone. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, the refs, oh, this, oh, that, but when it comes down to it, you need to finish in the red zone no matter what. You need to score touchdowns when you're in the red zone. I mean, they got lucky on a Hail Mary to win the game, but they need to capitalize, and I think this is going to be look a lot better this week with completing drives against a very bad team. They're 6-2. Their defense caused a lot of pressure on Caleb Williams, whether that be them playing good or our offensive line playing bad. And I think they're going to have a field day against the Giants. Giants are 2-6. Just not looking good. Offense is bad. Defense is actually pretty good. Sexy Dexy's playing very nice. I want to see him on the Bears, but sometimes that's probably not gonna happen. But I am going with the Washington Commanders. Then we have the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. New Orleans 2-6 on a 6-game losing streak. The Panthers 1-7 with their one win coming from the Las Vegas Raiders. Both teams very bad. Usually it's kind of a no-brainer, but this one, Saints offense is, they can't really get anything going. I don't know why they're not giving the ball to Alvin Kamara. Quarterback situations, obviously. And then their defense, I don't really know. And then the Carolina Panthers, they're the Carolina Panthers. So I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. Then we have the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Broncos, defense has been carrying them. Offense kind of needs offense performed well against the Carolina Panthers, but offense needs to step it up especially against a good team like Baltimore. But their defense has played amazing. Baltimore, kind of the opposite. Offense has played amazing. Defense is needs to step it up to help Lamar Jackson. I think it's going to be a closer game than people think, but I do still think the Baltimore Ravens are going to win. Then Bears Cardinals Saturday morning. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jaguars losing only by 3 points to the Green Bay Packers. Taking steps in the right direction, but still a bad team. Offense, if it clicks more, I think it'll be a pretty good unit. Their defense is all right. Philadelphia Eagles offense looks, not where people were wanting it to look, not where Eagles fans were wanting it to look, but it hasn't looked bad. Same thing with their defense. I'm gonna go with the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we have the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Detroit Lions are 6-1, Packers are 6-2. Lions coming off a big win against the Titans where they just blew them out, and the Packers coming off of kind of a bad performance against the Jaguars, only winning by 3 points. Obviously, the Bears blew them out. I'm gonna keep saying that because I kind of like saying it. But I think Green Bay is definitely going to step up their play. I think that was kind of just an off game for them. I still have the Lions winning, but I think the Green Bay Packers are going to perform better than they showed. Then we have the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Los Angeles 3-4, Seattle 4-4. LA, starting to get healthy again, starting to show their offense again. Defense kind of meh. And the Seattle Seahawks just played very bad against the Buffalo Bills last week. They do this every single week. They go from very good to very bad to very good to very bad. And I think this is going to be a very good game for them. Seattle Seahawks, I have you winning. Then Sunday Night Football, Indianapolis Colts, Minnesota Vikings, Indianapolis, Joe Flacco. I don't know. They're the mid-team, but they're somehow pulling out wins. And the Minnesota Vikings kind of, dropped off a little bit. What's my brain what's my heart telling me? My heart's telling me to trust Joe Flacco. And I'm going to listen to my heart, baby. My brain's telling me go with the Vikings. I'm going with the Colts and Joe Flacco. And then we have Monday Night Football, Buccaneers, Kansas City. Buccaneers completely banged up wide receiver core. Offense does not look the same without Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and their defense can only do so much. And Kansas City, black magic, that's all I have to say. And the black magic continues. I have Kansas City winning, and I think there's going to be 40 points scored in that game. 43. So that's, I put 433. No, 43. And that are my picks for week 9. Very good last week. Hopefully another very good week. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to bear down.